Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Book number 2, Sarga 39, Roman numerals XXXIX 39, Counsel to SÍTÁ. Scarce had the sire, with each dear queen, heard Rama's pleading voice and seen his darling in his hermit dress, ere failed his senses for distress. Convulsed with woe, his soul that shook, on Raghu's son he could not look. Or if he looked with failing eye, he could not to the chief reply. By pangs of bitter grief assailed, the long-armed monarch wept and wailed, half dead awhile and sore distraught, while Rama filled his every thought. This hand of mine, in days ere now, has reft her young from many a cow, or living things has idly slain. Hence comes, I ween, this hour of pain. Not till the hour is come to die can from its shell the spirit fly. Death comes not, and Kaikeyi still torments the wretch she cannot kill, who sees his son before him quit the fine soft robes his rank that fit, and glorious as the burning fire, in hermit garb his limbs attire. Now all the people grieve and groan through Queen Kaikeyi's deed alone, who having dared this deed of sin, strives for herself the gain to win. He spoke, with tears his eyes grew dim, his senses all deserted him. He cried, O Rama, once, then weak, and fainting could no further speak. Unconscious there he lay at length, regathering his sense and strength, while his full eyes their torrents shed. To wise Sumantra thus he said, Yoke the light car and hither lead fleet coursers of the noblest breed, and drive this hare of lofty fate beyond the limit of the state. This seems the fruit that virtues bear, the meed of worth which texts declare, the sending of the brave and good by sire and mother to the wood. He heard the monarch and obeyed, with ready feet that ne'er delayed, and brought before the palace gate the horses and the car of state. Then to the monarch's son he sped, and raising hands of reverence said, that the light car which gold made fair, with best of steeds, was standing there. King Dasharatha called in haste the Lord o'er all his treasures placed, and spoke, well skilled in place and time, his will to him, devoid of crime. Count all the years she has to live afar in forest wilds, and give to SÍTÁ robes and gems of price, as for the time may well suffice. Quick to the treasure room he went, charged by that king most excellent, brought the rich stores and gave them all to SÍTÁ in the monarch's hall. The Maithili dame of high descent received each robe and ornament, and tricked those limbs whose lines foretold high destiny with gems and gold. So well adorned, so fair to view, a glory through the hall she threw. So when the Lord of light upsprings, his radiance o'er the sky he flings. Then Queen Kaushalya spake at last, with loving arms about her cast, pressed lingering kisses on her head, and to the high-souled lady said, Ah, in this faithless world below, when dark misfortune comes and woe, wives loved and cherished every day neglect their lords and disobey. Yes, woman's nature still is this. After long days of calm and bliss, when some light grief her spirit tries, she changes all her love or flies. Young wives are thankless, false in soul, with roving hearts that spurn control, brooding on sin and quickly changed. In one short hour their love estranged. Not glorious deed or lineage fair, not knowledge gift or tender care, in chains of lasting love can bind a woman's light in constant mind. But those good dames who still maintain what right truth scripture rule ordain, no holy thing in their pure eyes with one beloved husband vies. Nor let thy Lord, my son, condemned to exile be by thee contemned. For be he poor or wealthy, he is as a God dear child, to thee. When Sita heard Kaushalya's speech, her duty and her gain to teach, she joined her palms with reverent grace, and gave her answer face to face. All will I do, forgetting not, which thou, O honored queen, hast taught. I know, have heard, and deep have stored the rules of duty, too, my lord. Not me, good queen, shouldst thou include among the faithless multitude. Its own sweet light the moon shall live, ere I to duty cease to cleave. The stringless lute gives forth no strain, the wheelless car is urged in vain. No joy a lordless dame, although blessed with 100 sons, can know. From father, brother, and from son, a measured share of joy is won. Who would not honor, love, and bless her Lord, whose gifts are measureless? Thus trained to think, I hold in awe Scripture's command and duty's law. Him can I hold in slight esteem. Her Lord is woman's God, I deem. Kaushalya heard the lady's speech, nor failed those words her heart to reach. Then pure in mind she gave to flow the tear that sprang of joy and woe. Then duteous Rama forward came, and stood before the honored dame, and joining reverend hands addressed the queen in rank above the rest. O mother, from these tears refrain. Look on my sire and still thy pain. To thee my days afar shall fly, as if sweet slumber closed thine eye. And 14 years of exile seem to thee, dear mother, like a dream. On me returning safe and well, girt by my friends, thine eyes shall dwell. Thus, for their deep affection's sake, the hero to his mother spake. Then to the 702 wives of his sire paid reverence due. Thus Dasharatha's son addressed that crowd of matrons sore distressed. If from these lips, while here I dwelt, one heedless taunt you e'er have felt, forgive me, pray, and now adieu. I bid goodbye to all of you. Then straight, like curlews' cries, upwent the voices of their wild lament, while as he bade farewell the crowd of royal women wept aloud. and through the ample hall's extent, where erst the sound of tabor blent with drum and shrill-toned instrument, in joyous concert rose. Now rang the sound of wailing high, the lamentation and the cry, the shriek, the choking sob, the sigh, that told the lady's woes. Wow. Beautiful. Wow. So in this particular chapter, we definitely have bunch of amazing exchanges between Sita Devi and Kaushalya Devi, the wife of Rama and the mother of Rama, respectively. And what they are saying here is completely politically incorrect. I'm suspecting that's why Ramayana is not very popular. People don't read Ramayana because of what those ladies said. Definitely can ruffle some feathers of the womankind today. They pretty much said that the husband is the wife's Lord and God. That's what they said. That a husband is God to his wife, and that she should follow him at all costs. This is what the scripture ordain. That's the position of a woman. Now man has to be like Rama, full of virtues, cultured, meek, humble, at the same time a warrior that can chastise the rascals who pretend to be royalty, but they are not. In other words, the whole of Ramayana, it's all about practicing virtues, not vices, as people, as humanity are made to do in this time and age. Literally, the whole world is one big, massive vice practicing. Just vices. Always see vices. Gluttony, lying, cheating, deceiving, greed, envy, materialism, secularism, gross stupidity. And that's why karmically everybody is bound by the ropes of karma to be punished by Goddess Kali. That's why we have all these wars and all this suffering because of karma. So, yeah, this is the chapter many people, specifically intellectual people, will have problems because it's not in line with their ideologies, so-called equality. Yes, we are all equal in front of the church of McDonald's to eat cows. We are all equal. That's the equality, satanic equality. We all eat cows and think it's normal. No, it's not. You're getting bad karma, you're going straight to hell. Jai Ramayana ki jai. Jai Shri Ram. Roma Victa. Ciao.